All right, here we are. Sweet, cool. Hey, everybody. It's Ron. Hopefully, everybody can hear me. I know I'll have that problem from last week, like I had. Um, a few seconds till people start getting on. Usually, the intro is a little bit longer. So there we go. We got people pumping on. There we go. Hey, everybody. So let's get right to it. Make sure that we are clocking here real quick. We got it's Garcia. Hey, Garcia. Good to see you, brother. So, hey, you wouldn't believe this, but I'm going to introduce everybody first. I usually screw this up. I usually wait till later. But hey, I'm RC Ron. If you don't know that, now you do. And my call sign is Rage. We got some guests tonight. We got Steve Ash from ANVIL 352 and the RC Dragons. His knowledge is always wonderful to get into and listen to. And our special guest tonight is Tori with Lucifer Wolves to talk about the PFC Jamie Riley Memorial event coming up. It's for scholarship. This event is so special, but she's going to talk more details about the event. And we're going to be jumping in and out of that. But first, I wanted to do a real quick recap from last week. If you missed last week, we talked about events in the Southeast United States. Not all of them, obviously. Of course not, because, then we'd be getting into all the small fields and all that stuff. But we talked about a lot of events going on, especially ones local to my area, the Central Florida area, like the Jamie Riley event. And the one that's being held down at BTA the same exact weekend as the Jamie Riley Memorial Scholarship Weekend. They're only about 3 hours apart from each other. So you have your options, everybody. You have your options of what event you want to go to. The scholarship event or another event down south. Tell you which one I'm going to. I know that. I've been to all of them so far. I'm going to keep going until I'm in the grave. It's a great event for a great cause. The Jamie Riley Memorial Scholarship event. It's not only helping us to have a good time and to do something good for someone else in the world that is in need. It's also a tribute to a fallen U.S. soldier. So, who do we got? Hey, what's going on, John? Hey, how's it going, man? I saw you today on Facebook. Good to see you, brother. Connor, good to see you. I'm waiting for my boy to show up. Where is he? He's not here yet, but that's all right. I didn't announce this several days ahead of time. I just started to talk about it yesterday, and I apologize. I want to announce it early if I can, but I want to have as many details as possible before I announce it so everybody knows what to expect. My plan is to do this every Thursday night, just in case people don't know. Every Thursday night, 7 o'clock. Now, obviously, I won't be able to do every Thursday night because, stuff happens like Christmas and Thanksgiving, all that kind of stuff. So I get it. I get it that I'm going to accept it, that I cannot do it every Thursday night, but I'm going to try. And we're going to try to keep all of them 45 minutes to an hour or less. That way we're not taking up a lot of people's time to transfer the information as much as possible. So anyway, welcome, Steve. Welcome, Tori. Good to see you guys on.
Thank you.
Let's go ahead and shift it on over to our special guest to talk to us about some notes and details about the PFC Jamie Riley Memorial event coming up on the 20th through the 21st, 2-day event coming up here in January. And it's always a good time for a good cause. I can't wait to be there. So, Tori, take the reins.
Hey, everybody. Hope you all doing well tonight. I recognize a lot of the names who are on the chat. So I know a couple of you already have come to the event previously, and hopefully you all had a good time. This year's game is a continuation of last year's game. For those who weren't there last year, it is a Denovia versus Atropia event. That might ring some bells for some of our military guys. If not, you'll very quickly learn what that is. So this year's CEOs are going to be Matt Foyle, who's going to be taking over the Denovian Resistance, which is Tan Team, as well as Matt Linder which is going to be our Empire of Atropia, which is our green team. So we have two very awesome CEOs coming in to guide new players and to guide their teams, hopefully to victory. Last year, Denovia ended up winning. So maybe this year will be green's turn. So we're 1 for 1 right now. First year was green, second year was tan. We have a lot of stuff going on, as Ron and I have spoken about, and we'll be releasing some stuff very slowly onto our page. So if you're not already following the PFC Jamie Riley Memorial Scholarship event page, it's the third one. There is a 3, as I found out. The past event pages are still floating out there, but it is number 3, and we'll be hosting it at Wasteland Ops on January 20th and 21st. So we are trying to give you as much playtime as possible, which means on Saturday we are starting the game at around 9:45, the latest, and going until probably around 9 o'clock at night. Thanks to RC Airsoft and Ron, they're going to be planning our night game for that event. Sunday, we've also decided that we're going to extend the game, and in December, we'll be releasing specifically tickets for Sunday. So if you cannot attend the entire weekend and the ticket donation is going to be $50, we're going to be offering tickets up in December for specifically Sunday players.
Nice.
Continue going. We have a lot of backing on this game, guys. We have a lot of really exciting people coming out, and we can't thank RC, Ron, Grey Wolf, and Wasteland enough for what they did for us this year. So if everyone could give them a round of applause or make some noise for them in the comments. They ended up donating this entire field to us. We're able to continue doing this. For those who don't know, the reason we do this op is for one of my basically brothers who was killed in a training accident in 2019. I had known him since we were 2 years old. So we started in 2020. We started doing it by like a photo project with a patch, and then it kind of expanded into what you're seeing now. This is our 4th year of almost doing it. So we've done something for the last 4 years, and we've been able to give one scholarship out to a combination Air Force Army vet who is going to school in Arizona. We are still looking for scholarship applicants. If anybody knows of anybody, it's for veterans, active duty military, and Gold Star families. And we are always accepting scholarships applications. We're here to help the community. We want to give back. Going forward with that, now that we have a little bit of a background, and you kind of can, hopefully everyone can see that banner, but we have a lot of power behind this, like I just said. Obviously, we have RC Airsoft, Grey Wolf Airsoft, Wasteland Ops, Striker Airsoft. We also will have Miss Lori from Lori Watson Creations out. We'll obviously have Striker as well, as they're both the COs. Lion Claws, RC Dragons, Airsoft Pawn, Adventures in Airsofting, which we can get into in a little bit in a second. Pneumatic Propulsion Systems, and a couple other people that we're still working on. Mm-hmm. So we have a lot of people coming to this event and a lot of people backing us, and hopefully we'll see y'all out there.
Absolutely. I mean, I hate to jump in, but I got to express to everyone like you are that there's already, I mean, basically, this just really became official a month or 2 ago, whatever. But all the input from these larger companies, or even the smaller companies, it's everybody jumping in and trying to contribute to a great cause. And maybe not all will physically be there, but they're trying to help for this great scholarship, this memorial event. And I mean, she was listing off all the names, and there's more people in there. I mean, right now, just on the banner, what do we have? 8 different companies that are going to be there or contributing something. Like, I mean, if I remember correctly, Lion's Claws is contributing a event ticket. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. Wasteland Ops is donating the field for the weekend. They're not charging. You know what I'm saying? There's just some examples of what people are doing to help this memorial event, because it's a great event for a great cause. Sorry, I jumped in. I'll let you
You're good. So I made mention Adventures in Airsofting, and for those who don't know him, make sure you go follow him after seeing this because he will be posting a lot of videos and information about the event as well. And on Sunday at our op, he will be out there doing some battlefield reporting, which is absolutely hilarious. If you guys haven't seen the videos, go check him out.
Very entertaining.
Mm-hmm. Great guy too.
We also will have a pretty much of a newcomer into the Florida airsoft scene coming down, and that would be Pneumatic Propulsion Systems, who Ron has now spoken to a little bit. I don't know if Steve has met him yet, but
Nope, not yet.
he is awesome. He'll be out there helping me ref and admin, and he also will be available for tech work if needed. Hopefully not. And on top of it is going to be working with us to build a HPA Mod 9S that we'll be raffling off tickets for and selling tickets for prior to the event as well. We'll have pictures as that gets made because he is actually 3D printing it for us. So
you want me to throw those? You want me to throw those images up? The ones we have?
We can.
Just the outline. Let me see if I can track them down real quick. But go ahead.
So we'll be working with him, and he'll be out there on field. He's going to be moving down to Florida because he just retired from the U.S. Army. So we have another wonderful person working with us this year. Make sure you guys get your tickets early so we can start planning everything and make sure we can give everybody the best time possible. This is going to be a tan versus green event. So any questions, anything, these are the beautiful Mod 9Ss. They are 3D printed and they are pretty modifiable.
Yeah, man, it's a cool looking little design, man. I liked it as soon as I saw it, and he's printing them, so it looks like the print quality is pretty darn good. So yeah, I'm excited to see it. That is really, really cool, Tori. I mean, that's
what kind of engine's in there?
He is still figuring out which engine he's going to be using.
He can from the gist I get from him is basically whatever comes his way, he can modify it to make sure it fits. He's not from the gist I get. He's not picky about company either. So we don't know yet. More details will come. That is this company here. Let me get that big for everybody.
Some of you guys might have run into him at CaseFac. He was the guy with the big blue bus who had all the HPA rifles, including the HPA 1919.
The big blue bus.
It is the best way to describe if you guys met him.
No, yeah. As soon as you mentioned to me, I'm like, oh, yeah. That took like 2 microseconds to remember. I was like, yep, I can't forget that one. So, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, that's cool. Yeah. So, and that's, there's more people possibly on the fence coming because we haven't talked to everybody yet. But you know what? We already got a bunch of great people. Well,
we take it as it comes at this point. We have a lot of great people working with us, and we know that every year we make changes, we get better. That is our goal. We always take you guys' input. We try to make it into something we can put forward and make you guys have a different experience every single year. Yes. Yes, Andrew. He is awesome. So again, check out our pages, check out Adventures in Airsofting. To give you a couple hints for this game, this is really going to be a control game. There's going to be a lot of moving parts and a lot of things for you guys to find. And for those already having that question in their mind, we will have ramen out on field.
Ramen. Ramen. It's very important. Don't laugh at it too hard. If you played these events before, it's important. And this one, yeah, it's very important. Trust me. It's very, very, very important. Yes. So listen to the lady here, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to the lady.
We love our ramen. It started out year 1 with ramen-based respawns, which unfortunately did not work out as well as we expected. And then it just continued that the ramen became objectives and things to find out on the field. And we're just going to keep going with it because people seem to really enjoy finding the ramen and taking it home with them. Or eating it raw on field, as I saw.
Whatever, yeah, which can be done, I guess. Douglas Roy Is Douglas Roy the one who always asks about taco trucks?
Yeah, he's always asking about tacos. He is a little bit of an obsession with tacos.
Hey, I got no problem with taco trucks. Trust me, I look forward to them. But problem with this with Wasteland is that it's on a property. The whole property actually already has places that offer food in the market right next door to it. I mean, it's a 120-second walk, and the food's already there. So no taco trucks. They're not allowed to have trucks on there as part of their lease. So obsession is an understatement. So just to let you guys know, sorry, no taco trucks, even though I'd really love one out there. But that's why she can't have food out there. But there's food available. So in the market right next door. Not a big deal. Cool.
And if you ask nicely, I might bring some memories to sell off too, or raffle off. So
memories. Thank you, Bill. Wreck-It Ralph's not going to be there. Well, that sucks. People saying tip off the hat. Cool. All right, what else you got for us, Tori?
should we give them a little bit of the idea of what Evo 1's going to bring for them?
Evo 1. Lightly touch on it. Now, before she gets into it, everybody, I just want to tell you, she got together with me yesterday, and we talked about the ins and outs and how everything's working with the event, and she wants to let you know, but she doesn't want to give away too much because we're going to be releasing more details. This is going to be the most exciting memorial event, the PFC Jamie Riley Memorial event. It's number 3. It's going to be the most exciting one yet. She's learned lessons from the first one, and then she applied them to the second one. And then she learned the lessons of all those. And now, this is like every event producer, that at least smart event producers do. They learn their lessons and they work to make it better later. And that's what she's doing. She's all this accumulation of things that she's learned or things that she understands she could change. It's happening in 3. And yeah, so she's not going to give everything away today because we're going to release some more details, kind of like what's going to happen on the night event, Saturday night. We're not going to give all the details, but it is going to be really, really cool. So there you go, Tori. There you go. I interrupted you again. It's all yours.
You're good. I think we're just going to touch on what the situation is so far. I think that will be the best way to get everyone in the right mindset.
Okay.
So for those who were there last year, obviously Denovia and Atropia have been at war for a few years now. And the situation has escalated a little bit, and they have established FOBs in Wasteland. Their FOBs that they have established, unfortunately, have lost all communications with their CPs. So you as players, your first goal is to find and locate and reestablish communications with your CPs. That is going to be your number 1 goal on Saturday, at least Saturday morning. Basically, you all have experienced the wacky weather that is Wasteland, and your FOBs have been completely cut off from your CPs. You guys also have intel from the previous year about an old fortress in the center of the Wastelands that will be a main control point for this game. We have a lot of other stuff coming on and a lot of stuff more being in the works, but those 2 things are your big things on Saturday that you need to be focused on. I am still debating on which ramens go for each team. We'll be having different colored ramens and different flavored ramens per team. And you guys let me know in the comments whether or not you would like me to fill.
Long live shrimp! Long live shrimp!
If we will also have our 5-gallon water jugs out there. Our 5-gallon water jerry cans. I am still debating, and you guys can let me know what you guys want to do there, but should we fill them or not? Some of you experienced trying to carry those back to your CPs the first year, and it exhausted a lot of you guys. So let me know whether or not we're going to fill them this year. It is a
Matt-
challenge.
Matt B wants the chicken. Matt B wants a chicken. Yeah, there we go. There's Douglas again. He wants taco ramen. I don't think there is such a thing, but man, wouldn't that be
No,
awesome?
Tapaccio makes a ramen that there's been like people
No.
who've actually made burrito ramen tacos or burrito taco ramens out of the Tapaccio ramen. There's a food truck that does them.
Nice.
There's a couple food trucks that do them.
Oh, that's super awesome.
So I know
Yay,
what he's
Wreck-It Ralph
talking
might
about.
come. Cool. Wreck-It Ralph might be coming. Cool. Somebody, whoever's talking you into it, keep it up, buddy.
So, yes, we for Bill, I 100% agree with them. Embrace the suck, fill them, but it's also safety of players I have to think about.
So, well, Steve, we hadn't heard much from you, brother. How are you doing, man?
Yeah. It's been a long week already.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Thank goodness the weekend's right around the corner. So, Steve, were you at either of the Jamie Riley's, the first or second one?
Yes, I went to both.
Then yes, you went to both. Was it last year you brought your son too?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
So, did you
I
know?
brought my son and my nephew.
Yeah, did you notice the difference in just the way things were organized and the play style between 1 and 2?
Oh yeah, night and day difference. The first one, it's like any event. It had its hiccups, but it was still an enjoyable event. The second time around, a lot of the issues were worked out, and it was all around fun experience. A good, solid quality gameplay. Love coming out and playing at Wasteland. And having all day out there with an organized event made it that much better. But yeah, no, I had a blast at both of them.
Awesome. Yep. Steve's a heavy duty player. He gets around, he talks to people, he goes to all kinds of events. And I tell you what, you can't go wrong with this event. I mean, it's not like it's trial by fire. It's the first one. No, this is the one with built up experience. Are you raising your hand, Tori? I'm sorry.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought she was like, hey. It's years now of learning, and I can't wait. Yeah, I'm actually playing in this one, which is first because
Unheard
of. I actually get to play in this one. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. I love Wasteland. A lot of people, they don't know about Wasteland because a lot of the pictures don't do it justice. It's so much. It's so many characteristics just change. You walk for 30 seconds, and all of a sudden everything's different. It's not just woods. It's pits and valleys and trenches, and then you're in woods, or then you're in really high grass, and then you're in buildings. It's just like wow, And it's gotten actually better. The field is a lot better, a lot more character added to it just since the last one, and the work still continues. So there it was.
Continuous thing. Guys, like he just said, is his first time playing, which means you get to actually go after him and find him and shoot him this time. You guys never get to do that.
Yeah.
To give you guys a little bit of a perspective of what I've heard from other players, they consider this field the grinder. You do not understand until you're out on field how much walking, how much movement. This isn't, while everyone expects Florida to just be flat ground, this is not flat ground. Absolutely not.
Right, and to clarify, she's not talking walking like every time you respawn, you got to walk for 5 minutes or 10 minutes like you have to do at Guardian Center. But no, this is it's only like 27, 26 acres, something like that. But it's well designed. I think what she's talking about is your legs. Yeah, there's lots of uphills, lots of downhills. It's crazy. Used to be an old Jeep trial track where they used to have all kinds of mud pits and concrete barriers and stuff. So,
John,
yes.
Matt Boyle, it can be a very easy capture. Hopefully no one captures him this game.
I think he likes getting captured.
I think he does too. I have the photos of John holding Matt Boyle captive from the first year. So, I mean, he was also used as our hostage on Saturday night of the first game, and that hostage rescue was flawless. I will say that. Yes, to Wreck-It Ralph, we are doing medic rules. Everyone's a medic for this game. That is the way we've always done it. And it will be your typical milsim. Technically 3 lives. I guess you die, you get revived, you die, you get revived, you die again, then you go back to your CP.
There you go. Whatever. It's that's that. I mean, that's just basic Milsim rules, and
Exactly.
everybody's used to that, and it works. I mean, I don't know if anybody else is video game players like me, but it's kind of cool that when you run out, you do something, you get killed. It's not like, oh man, I got to start over already. No, you get a couple of revives. So
Exactly.
that's yeah. So because it happens, I know
We
I've walked.
run a lot of the same rules as most major milsims. We're considered, I guess, a milsim light game. We try to keep to the main rules for milsims with a lot more additions and things to make it more fun and not as much of a strict milsim.
There you go. Yeah, it's fun. It's not like, okay, everybody do push-ups. No. It's organized. It's organized, but it's still a little bit more relaxed atmosphere. It's
Yeah.
for a good cause. We want everybody to have a good time. Well, Tori wants everybody to have a good time. I keep saying we. She wants to, the Lucifer Wolves are the ones putting this on, and they want everybody to have a good time and have a good experience for a good cause. And it's only $50 for 2 days. There, you can't find an event like that. I'm sorry, it just doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. So come on. So, cinematic deaths. Oh my goodness, cinematic deaths only, or it's straight to. You have to die cinematically, or no, you don't get a revive. You're out. It'll be people. The admins have to stand by and judge. Okay, that will work. You get a 7 on that one. No.
We'll just keep scoring tickets. We'll just keep the friggin'
There you
signs
go.
up and show you how much you earned on each one.
Can you imagine that if that was actually part of the scoring system? The admins had to judge who died the best. And
Maybe I'll make it a little award thing or a new award placard for that.
Everybody
New
would
challenge.
Everybody be doing dramatic deaths. That would it'd be photographer heaven for everybody doing stuff. I did one at Bone Crusher. Was Bone Crusher? Is it Bone Crusher? That's the newest version, right, Steve?
Yeah. It was Bone Strike. Now it's
Bone Crusher, right? I did one on Sunday, and they came over and gave me, I think it was an ace, a card for doing, such a. I did like the thing from some old war movie, and it's just like I almost screwed up my gun doing it too. Sometimes you overact and you don't realize, hey, your gun can break if you fall on it. Oh, God. I got lucky. All metal built, so it survived. So, all right.
Sunday we will have Adventures in Airsofting out on field, taking videos and photos.
Adventures in Airsofting. Yes.
He's gonna have a blast with all these
Platoon.
fake deaths.
Platoon. Who said that? Bill? Yes, it was from Platoon. Yes, thank you very much. Yep, it was from Platoon. Yep, cool. Adventures in Airsofting's gonna be out there. Man, it's gonna be awesome, man. He was at Castback, and
I love his story. You gotta read that. Gotta post that one.
Yes.
I can make a couple special patches for the best death.
I am the first person to kill Ron.
Can you imagine that? Showing that to your mom? Hey, mom, check out what I got. Best death. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a blast. Absolutely, we're gonna do everything we can to make it a blast. The first 2, I was running the RC Airsoft tent. I was busy. I got responsibilities, and it was still a good time. But stress of unloading and loading and managing everything. I'm even more stoked this one. I can actually go out on the field and do stuff. It's gonna be really, really cool. Yes, there we go. All right. Okay, cool.
The biggest takeaway from tonight, if no one takes anything, expect the unexpected.
Yeah, stuff's gonna change. I'm not changed. You just don't know about everything yet. And at the event, it's not in black and white. Don't expect us to do the same thing all weekend. Hell no. Hell no.
If there's not any twists or turns, then it's not a milsim.
No, yeah, that's right. That's right. And she's got a great plan. Great plan this week for this event.
Don't become complacent. Do not.
No. Oh, and that brings up, this is technically a 4 Evo event, people. You got first and second Evo during the day. The third Evo is the night game.
Mm-hmm.
And the first two aren't, super long. You're not, you won't kill yourself during the day. And make sure you come to the night event because it all factors in to the story or to the point system or the whole ending and who wins and who doesn't win. So you gotta be ready to play the night event because it's important. And then Sunday, all part of it, except it'll be different. But we didn't say anything like that, did we? No, it's a surprise. That's what
Not
it
even
is.
the commanders are going to know what's about to happen to them. Don't worry.
Not even the commanders will know. That's awesome. Gonna keep them on their toes. That's for sure.
We don't want anyone getting complacent. Complacency kills, and in this game, it definitely will.
Awesome. Steve, are you gonna be able to stay for both days? Steve's got 6 kids. He's got six kids. 6 kids. So he doesn't have a lot of free time. So are you or no?
I'm not 100% just yet.
Okay.
As soon as I know, I will let you know though.
I gotcha.
I got to get everything planned out.
I gotcha. Why did I have that up? There we go.
And just
All
a
right.
reminder for people who I did not mention this, and I probably should have, we will have camping available for $10 at the VFW hall next door.
Oh yeah, she mentioned that last week. Absolutely, $10. VFW.
Yeah, we stayed there. We stayed there the first 2 years, and it's a really nice spot, nice flat ground, easy to set up your camp. It's only a quarter mile away from the field. So yeah, definitely worth the $10. And that goes straight to the VFW too, right?
Yeah,
that's awesome.
The whole kit and caboodle. So that's another good cause you're contributing to for that. Veterans of Foreign Wars, and then the memorial event. It's all for good cause. I mean, you can walk. I don't care if you win or lose or something happens. You get a little irritated at somebody. You walk away from this event with a smile on your face. You can say, yes, I went and played airsoft. Yes, I had fun. And yes, it was for a good cause. My money, whatever I spent, went to a good cause, to help somebody out. And man, that's rewarding in itself, right? That's rewarding in itself. All right, what are we looking at here? 34 minutes. Tori, what else you got for us?
Oh, what else could we talk about? There's so much.
Well, you got to hold back. We're going to have you back on in a couple weeks.
I know.
Yeah. I will mention this, people. I mentioned it before, just in case you missed it, because we had a lot of people come on recently. This event is the same weekend as another airsoft event, okay? And I won't get into the details of how that happened, but I am going to say you have to choose, which one you want to go to. Be careful before you start jumping on events because every once in a while events cross over, and these events are only 3 hours away from each other. So this one, I mean, you've been hearing it while we're talking about it. This is the one I'm going to be going to, hands down. I don't care if Iron Dagger was happening the same weekend. I'd be coming to this event. Speaking of Iron Dagger, that's 2 weeks out, right, Steve?
Yeah, that's right. Definitely getting ready for that. It's gonna be pretty intense.
Yeah, man.
So
yeah. Now, hats off to TCA for putting that on. But this week, this memorial event's it's a good thing. It's a really, really good thing.
We always have a lot of fun. So we mentioned this is a green versus tan event. So hopefully everyone knows what that is.
Jesus Christ.
Huh? Oh yeah, that.
There we go. I should have mentioned this. I mentioned the 6 kids. Everybody has a good time. It's lots of smiles. You look at it in the pictures, and there's action. It's always a good time. I can't promote it any more than that, except to say it's a great event, great cause. People have a good time. Everyone's friendly there. It's on a great field, cheap. I mean, compared to other 2-day events.
We want everybody to be able to play. We don't want to ever overcharge where it's going to discourage a new player.
Right, and
this is a great event for everyone to, even if you haven't ever done a milsim, to get your feet wet.
Right, and the scholarship, it's a proceeds scholarship. It goes to help somebody else. It goes to help other people, or at least one scholarship winner. So this isn't a for-profit kind of event. I mean, Lucifer Wolves doesn't bank cash on this. it's going to a good cause that's been going consecutively now, this into the third year. Oh Jesus, here comes the taco truck again.
That's why I was laughing.
Oh my God. Yeah, we're gonna have to we'll have to hire one, put it up on the highway, put a GPS tracker on it, and so you guys can all find it. How's that?
We'll just send him up to the restaurant up the street afterwards.
Oh yeah, there's some great restaurants in Ocala.
They have burrito tacos.
Mm-hmm. Nah, there you go. See, that finishes off right there. That finishes off.
So this is a tan versus green event. For those who don't know what that is, please let me know if you have questions about uniforms.
Is it only tan and green? Oh. Shh. I wasn't supposed to say anything. My bad.
Yes, it is
My
only
bad.
tan and green.
Yeah, it's only tan and green.
We do not allow tropical multican on green team.
Tropical multicam?
Yes,
it's the green-based
green-based multicam.
You don't allow it?
We don't.
It's green as hell.
It is. We know. That came from something that happened the first year where apparently someone tried to dye their regular multicam green.
Oh, Lord.
And it got wet and washed out.
Yeah.
So people think that works. It really doesn't.
But tan gets the Chinese knockoff multicam.
That looks green.
That looks great.
And if you ask some of my guys who are military, they will tell you multicam is green.
Yeah, I know. But hey, it's the world we live in. I own tropical multicam. I love it, but I see your problem with that. I get it. It's cool. Hats off to the guy who tried to dye it. Hopefully you learned a lesson, and the dye has now come off on your skin because it must have soaked into his skin. Oh man.
I give him points. There's points for effort there.
There is.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, hey, that man went the mile. He went the whole mile to try to be on green. I mean, taking probably $100, $200 pair of BDUs and let's change them to green. Good for him. Good for him.
If I can toss it out there, so from my experience with the last two events for the Jamie Riley event, I will tell you straight up. It's an amazing event to get your like was mentioned, to get your feet wet, but it's also a great event to bring your friends, right?
Yeah, why not?
Get people who have never played before but want to go beyond what a normal Saturday or Sunday gameplay is, and actually get a little bit more in depth with what Milsim's like. It's a great way to for them, especially at that cost. Playing 2 days, it's really good bang for your buck. So if you're thinking about going, talk to your friends. If you got some extra gear lying around, invite them to come out. It's all about getting people in. It's a great cause, and at the end of the day, everybody's going to have a good time, and who knows, you can get some new people into the sport.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Steve, hobby sport.
Yes, Steve said it quite well. Why not start off going to? Oh, go ahead, Tori. I'm sorry.
He's hit it on the nail on the head there. We had a lot of people last year whose friends dragged them. They never had played airsoft before. And I know a lot of those guys are still playing airsoft today. So,
absolutely. You did I change it? Yes, I did. What we got here? I believe all my boys are going for this one, and we will grain here. Oh, cool! Awesome to hear, man. Love to hear that. Great event for a great cause, and as was just nailed on the head, it's relaxed. It's not sloppy. It's relaxed. It's still controlled. It's still organized. But it's relaxed. Have a good time. If I spend $200+ for a ticket, and I fly to go to an event, or I travel 13 hours, and I start to play, maybe I could get my temper going a little bit because I just put a lot into that event, and I want to have a good time. I want to be able to just mow people down with BBs. Mow people down. I want to be the badass Call of Duty player, whatever. And I might get a little angry because I keep having problems or whatever. This event, you can just come and have a good time. And the money's going to a good cause. And it's 2 days. It's really awesome. It's really awesome. All right, kids, let's see. We got to wrap this up. We're getting close because I usually talk for a few more minutes, and I'm trying to learn from that. Reaper's Rejects will be there. Oh, just read it out there, buddy. Reaper's Reject will be there to support the great cause. Looking forward to a fun op as well as well all work together to grow Florida Airsoft. Let's go. Well said. That is really great to hear. I like to hear that stuff. And awesome. And haha, is that Pops?
No, it's Ruger. Ruger
Oh,
was
Ruger.
CO for tan or EXO for tan last year.
Oh, there he is. Okay, sorry. My glasses. I have terrible glasses, and they're expensive. That's what really sucks about it. So Waka Waka, very cool. Choice to make, probably going tan. I tell you what, everybody's gonna have a good time.
You just got to pick a map.
Pick a mat. Okay. Remember, this is Matt Squared versus. That's awesome. Matt Boyle against Matt Linder. Oh, it's going to be amazing. They both have two different dimensions of thinking, and they're both good. It's just going to be interesting seeing them clash. Very, very cool. So let's see. Also, Push Squad. All right, cool. Miss Tingle, Sexy D, come on. Hey, Donna, how you doing? Oh, God. That was a safe one there. Viva Team Matt. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to bet that Matt's going to win. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to bet that Matt's going to win. So
you guys can't go wrong. It's like I said, we keep on pushing. It's $50 for the weekend. And like I said, all the money goes back into the scholarship fund so we can continue supporting the community and everyone who served us.
Yes, and to recap, you did say you are going to open up Sunday tickets. Yes, no? Or are you thinking
yes,
about it?
I'm going to be opening up Sunday tickets in December.
In December. Okay, in December. Okay, so she's opening up for people that, whatever. You can only show up on Sunday. She's going to open up tickets on in December for that, which is very cool of her. You still get to come and have a good time. Even if you don't get to see the whole thing, you still get to show up on Sunday and play, because some people work on Saturdays, and this might open it up for them. So, and Airsoft Adventures is going to be there doing his reporter thing, which is really cool. Let's see.
But that he is only going to be reporting on Sunday, guys. So if you want a chance for the spotlight, make sure you stay until Sunday.
Gotcha. Oh, God, Bill. Well, you really have to throw into a loop here. Look at the plot twist. Matt does not win. Okay, well, I'd like to see that happen. So, all right. Steve, I'll go with you first. Do you have any last-minute things to say?
No, I'm just looking forward to the upcoming events, and then finally getting some decent weather over here, yeah, it's going to be a busy couple of months for Airsoft for me for sure. So if you see me out on the field, make sure you say hey, and really looking forward to it.
Awesome. All right, Tori, any last minute things you want to share?
Nothing for today. Oh, if anything, make sure you go take a look at Adventures in Airsofting, because he will be posting some stuff up about the event. And if you haven't already, get your tickets, guys. What we can start doing a lot more when we know how many people are actually there.
Awesome. There he is. Aiden finally showed up. I was looking for his name the entire time. Aiden finally showed up. He's the guy who's at every single one of my live casts, and there he is. Aiden, you're going to have to go back and watch everything. We talked about a lot of things, but it's good to see you on. I can go only Saturday. Well, you're going to get, especially if you can be in the night part of it, you're going to get a full day of gameplay. It's going to be awesome. And somebody else chimed in. Oh, yeah. Adventures in Airsofting was saying gameplay video Saturday and Adventure News Network Sunday. It's going to be epic. Yeah, it is, especially with all the good attitudes and all the good times. It's always fun to see some of that stuff. So I think that's it for now. You know what? Recap kind of all the notes that I wrote down for the recap that I used end. We were kind of lightly touching on it the whole time, so everybody doesn't have to hear my spiel at the end and save a few minutes. So,
Wretched Hive, yes, night game.
Wretched Light, yes. It's actually part of the. There's. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I mean I've seen the schedule. It looks like there's 4 evos. You got 2 main evos during the day, and they're not really long.
Most of them are only about 3 hours long. We're trying to make sure that everyone has a chance to break and rest. So you're still getting 9 hours of gameplay on Saturday, but it's broken up into 3 different evos.
Yeah, which that's good. People can pace themselves. Just have a good time. you can walk out on the field, have a good time, and there's plenty of play. That's something I keep forgetting to mention. I've been to events where you got a couple hours and going over lunchtime, and then after that you got a couple hours, 3 hours in the afternoon, and that's the day of play. And I paid how much? Okay, no, we're getting 3 evos on Saturday and another full evo on Sunday. So the third evo is at night, which
And
a guy I
Sunday's
know.
Evo, like I said, was extended, guys. We extended it so you guys have a lot more gameplay. We are starting
on
right
Sunday.
now, 9:45 in the morning. Right now is looking to be the Sunday start time, and we're not going to end until 2 o'clock.
So, oh man, you get like 4 hours, 5 hours, whatever it comes out to be, 4 hours and 15 minutes and that's a full evo like you would get on Saturday, actually a little longer.
Yeah,
That's awesome. That's good, and you're not going to get into the heat of the day. Not that we have to worry about that in January, but it's going to be epic. And of course, after that's the raffle. So, so pace yourself. Try to be involved in every single evo. The night event's even more crucial than people believe, which details will be coming out later. And I think that's it, kids. Are we saying goodbye?
I think we're good.
All right,
I'm
gonna end it. I'm gonna end it with my favorite new video. This is my favorite new video. Let me share the screen. I'm saying goodbye. I'm gonna end it with my favorite new video. If I can find how to do this, there we go. I thought
Y'all been rickrolled.
All right, and that's it, kids. Everybody, goodbye. I'm sharing the screen over to my video. Here we go. If I can hit the play button. Did it work? Did it work? Did it work? Work? Yay. Cool. Where's the music? There it is. Tori and Steve, I'll be right back. All right, that's it. That's not the whole video. If you want to see the whole video, everybody, go to the RC Airsoft Facebook page. The whole video is there because it talks about our new Tier 1 system, too. These are all products that have not hit the market yet, but they are already made and being produced, and they work well. I have Steve's right here. Let's put me up on the big screen here. I have Steve's right here. Well, I thought I did. I guess I can't. I guess it's not letting me. That's so weird. I'm mad now. I'm mad. I want to be in the big screen.
There you go.
There we go. Steve Gun Truck. He's got his bottle loader already. So anyway, that's it, everybody. If you want to see the whole video, check it out. RC Airsoft Facebook. Everybody have a good night. See you next week.
Bye, guys.